Hi guys, I'm Tanya and welcome to my vlog. Recently I was doing some research to find good underrated movies from around the world where I came across this thing called National Board of Review where they review, recommend and award films, and honestly the list was as good as the Academy Awards, plus I found some movies from around the world which the Academy did not consider, and the kind of films that they awarded was very different from the Academy. So I thought of coming and reviewing and recommending movies from National Board of Review list. There were movies for the best film category and best foreign language category. So I picked up the foreign language category first because I love foreign movies, and I will be making another video which is for the best movie as well, and most of them are available on Netflix, so that's gonna be like a hidden gem Netflix thing. But these are some of the movies that I watched from foreign language category, and they are my recommendations plus why you should watch or avoid it. So the first movie that I watched was called Apples. It's a Greek film. It's about this man who has amnesia. So he is asked to do this program called New Identification, which is going to help him create a new identity because he does not remember his life. And the movie is about his journey. So I found this concept pretty interesting and unique, and that's why I started watching the movie. The movie is honestly slow based, and I don't know if I can recommend this commercially and to people who are looking for films which are not very artsy and independent. But to cinephiles, I would definitely recommend this film. This movie is a very festival based movie. I don't think it's a movie that would do well in theaters, especially in countries like India. Also, I love the actor. I think he did a very good job, and you could relate to what he's going through because it is more like a documentary than a movie, but it is not a documentary. It is just shown in a very documented way. Also, the interesting fun fact about this movie is that the EP of this movie is Kate Blanchett. If you watch a lot of movies, you know who Kate Blanchett is. If you don't watch a lot of movies and you don't know who she is and you haven't watched any of her movies, then watch her movies first, then watch Apples, and you will love her. I am considering making an obsession video on her soon. The second movie that I want to talk about is one of my favorite from the list. It's called Night of the King, which released in 2020. It is in French and was sent to the Oscars in the foreign language category, but didn't make it to the final shortlist. It's a very interesting movie. The concept is super unique. So basically, it's about this guy who was sent to the most dangerous prison in the world, and this is the only prison that is ruled by an inmate. Okay, now when this inmate who is ruling the prison is about to die because of any XYZ reason like health or whatever, he's supposed to kill himself. That's how he dies. Okay, so now this inmate who rules the prison is about to die. He has some health issues. So this new guy who is sent to the prison basically is asked to narrate a story in front of the entire prison on a red moon night. Okay, now the motto behind him narrating the story is a life and death situation, and we don't know if he's going to die or live after his story ends. And there are also two groups in the prison who want to start ruling the prison. So it's a very political film, a very interesting and a unique concept. Like when I read the one liner, I was attracted instantly and I wanted to watch it. And because the prison is a not very high-tech prison, it's a very dungy prison with like men inside. I love the lighting and I love how raw it is. I would definitely recommend this movie to everyone to at least watch it once for like various reasons. If you're a cinematographer, director, story writer, actor, you definitely have to watch this film because you'll pick up a lot of things. So I highly recommend this movie, and you should definitely check it out whenever you have the time. The third movie that I want to talk about is a Spanish movie called The Mole Agent. Some of you must have already heard about it because it is making a lot of buzz around the world, especially in festivals. I've seen it getting nominated in a lot of festivals. But if you are considering if you should watch it or don't know about it, all I want to tell you is yes, give it a shot. It is a very unique film. So the movie basically is about this place that is hiring a old person to go to an old age home and spy on a woman. Now I don't want to tell you who the woman is and why he has to spy, because obviously I want you to watch it, but to tell you, this is the gist of the film. So this movie is shot in a very documentary way, and it is a comedy documentary because the movie is shot in an old age home with real people, not really actors. What I love about the movie is that it sounds like a very Hollywood cliche about this old spy going to an old age home to spy on a XYZ woman, but trust me, it is not. It is a very subtle comedy film. It does not have comedy punches in the face, and it has its cute moments. I personally love watching children and old people on screen because they are so raw and so cute with their expressions, and this is definitely one of it. Like, I'm not saying that you're going to hold your stomach and laugh throughout the film, but you're definitely going to have a pleasant smile. Also, there are some moments which are pretty sad, and if you're not thinking about your old age and stressing about it, you're definitely going to think, and you're definitely going to be like, oh my god, old age is going to hit everybody. Plus, you'll have a different kind of love for old people after this movie because some moments are super amazing. So yes, I highly recommend The Mole Agent. I really liked it. The fourth movie that I want to talk about is called First Cow. This movie is available on Mubi and is also making a lot of buzz around the world. This movie is based on brotherhood and how they use a cow in a village to their advantage. Now, I don't want to tell you how they do it and everything because obviously I want you to watch this movie, but to tell you what I thought about the movie, firstly, the movie is really slow, and I would not recommend this movie to everybody because it is a very slow paced movie and it is a long movie. It is 2.5 hours. Put your head to a movie like that, it takes a lot of energy and you have to be like a proper cinephile to watch a movie like that. But it is a refreshing story, and I personally enjoyed it. It took me 4 hours to watch the movie because I didn't have the bandwidth to watch it at once. I was getting a little distracted in the middle because it has some long shots. It is very slow. You sometimes want to skip the part because you're just like, okay, fine, you made a point, now show something else. And but that's how the filmmaker basically wanted to show it. So I have no complaints because I feel personally that a movie is very personal to a filmmaker, and every filmmaker would direct a movie in a very different way, obviously. So I respect how every filmmaker makes a movie. And First Cow is a movie that I would recommend, but if you're looking for a fast-paced movie or you don't want to watch a slow-paced movie, then avoid it. But if you're a cinephile and you watch every kind of movie, then definitely watch it, because as a cinephile I like the movie, or else I would not enjoy it. So yeah, these are 4 movies that I watched from the foreign category of the National Board of Review 2020. They were 4 very different movies, and that's why I got them in this vlog. I would want you to watch this movie because I think it creates a different vision when it comes to cinema, and you learn a lot of things, which is I think the most important thing, especially when you're going through a pandemic. And movies teach you a lot. That's what I personally feel. So I highly recommend these movies and I hope you enjoy them. Let me know what you think about these movies in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.